Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Wise Mentor, and if you're new here, a warm welcome to Just the Tip Tuesday, where we explore the subtle yet powerful dynamics of attraction, intimacy, and human connection, especially when it comes to older women. Today, we're focusing on a single word, a word that, when used effectively, can ignite something significant within a woman. Not just any woman, but one who's capable of feeling deeply attracted, emotionally engaged, and mentally stimulated. Now, let's be real. This word alone won't immediately create desire in every woman. But for those who are open to feeling that deeper connection, who long to engage on an emotional and intellectual level, this word is key. It's not simply about saying it. How you express it, the energy you bring, and the way you fully embody it are just as important as the word itself. You need to back it up with your actions and presence, showing her you truly mean it. Before we reveal that word, it's essential to understand something about older women. Their path to desire typically begins well before anything physical happens. For many, arousal starts in the mind and heart. It's not just about the moment you're in, it's about the build-up, the interactions that happen over days, weeks, or even months. Creating desire in an older woman requires patience, attention to detail, and a clear understanding that her mind must be engaged before her body will follow. So, when thinking about attraction with an older woman, remember, everything you do, how you talk to her, how you interact, how you make her feel appreciated, contributes to a much larger prelude. This is where real connection begins. And with that in mind, we're about to reveal the word that can elevate this connection to another level. The word is no, but it's not just about saying no. You have to show her what no means. This is where the appeal of bad boys comes in. Bad boys attract women because they know how to convey their no in different ways. And whatever we have to work harder for, we tend to value more. This is basic psychology. It's a fact of life. When someone has to put in extra effort, they convince themselves that what they're after is more desirable, and they become more invested in getting it. If you've ever worked on a project that turned out to be harder than you expected, but you kept going because you were so invested in finishing it, that's a good comparison. The same psychology applies when a woman experiences no from a man. She'll think, why not? And end up wanting it even more. She'll push harder to get it, and that's where the appeal of bad boys lies. Remember, women are emotional beings. You can't convince her through logic or a well-organized list of reasons why you're a great match. That's just not how it works. Her emotions need to be engaged. That's why you have to create a dynamic where she's the one chasing you. I'm not saying you need to be a bad boy or act like a jerk. I'm advocating for being a good man, but not making things too easy for her. She doesn't want easy, you do, but she needs to work for it. Scarcity increases value. The less available you are, the more she'll desire you, and, eventually, the more she'll be turned on when she finally gets you. Also, women are more attracted to men whose feelings about them aren't entirely clear. If you're too obvious, chasing her down, she won't feel the need to work for your attention. But if there's a bit of uncertainty in your words or actions, she'll feel compelled to work for it. We'll dive deeper into this with specific examples shortly. But the key idea is that uncertainty makes her want to work harder for your attention. Now, let's talk about how to give her your no. Before we get into the strategies, if you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss any of my Just the Tip Tuesday videos. The first strategy is called the assumptive close. The assumptive close is when you act like the outcome you desire is already a given. You behave as if it's already happening, but you pull back just enough to create some uncertainty, so she still feels like she needs to work for it. For example, you might say something like, Ashley, when I take you out on a first date, we'll go to XYZ restaurant. But don't think that means you're locking me down, because I'm still figuring you out. You're stating that you're taking her on a date. That's the assumptive part. But you create a bit of uncertainty by suggesting you're not entirely sure about her. If you're feeling bold, you could even add, I might want you as much as you want me. Give it time. These examples may sound cheesy, but if Ashley likes you or is even on the fence, this approach will elevate her attraction. The key is that she needs to already have an attraction level of around 6 or 7 for this to push her feelings higher. If her attraction is below that, You won't be able to pull this off instantly, though you might be able to gradually increase it by working through the friend zone. Check out my other videos on that. But in the moment, if she's not already at a certain level of attraction, this won't work. Another strategy is the takeaway close. The takeaway close is when you offer something, but then pull back. In this case, you offer up one of two things, but take away the other. For example, you could imply that you're ready for a relationship, but you're unsure if it will be with her. Or you could say you're really into her, but you're not sure you're ready for a relationship. By doing this, you're taking away something that she has to work for. The point is, she always has to work for your yes. If you imply a no, she'll be motivated to work towards earning your yes. But if you give her everything up front, she has nothing left to chase. For example, you could say, Ashley, you know I want you, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for a relationship. Or flip it around. Ashley, I might be ready for a relationship, but let's take it slow to see if we're a good fit. In both cases, you're introducing uncertainty that makes her feel like she has to earn your yes. The power of emotional push-pull. One of the most effective strategies for deepening a woman's emotional connection to you, especially with older women who are more emotionally intelligent and discerning, is the push-pull dynamic. This technique plays on the balance between attraction and uncertainty, where you subtly alternate between drawing her in and pulling back just enough to keep her intrigued. When you give her attention and then pull back slightly, it taps into her innate need to solve the emotional puzzle. Older women, in particular, have often developed a greater understanding of their own desires and emotions, making them more responsive to this kind of dynamic. They don't just want someone who is entirely available all the time. They crave someone who can maintain their own sense of independence, yet still make them feel desired. This emotional push-pull creates a tension that leads her to invest more in the interaction, driving her to chase that emotional high that comes from feeling both desired and uncertain at the same time. And remember, this isn't about playing games or being manipulative. It's about understanding the natural rhythm of attraction and making her feel both emotionally engaged and intrigued, which is crucial for a deep, lasting connection. By keeping the emotional energy dynamic, you engage her mind as well as her heart, making the connection far more powerful and enduring. And there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly hope you found value in this conversation and that it helps you build deeper, more meaningful connections with the women you're interested in, especially those who appreciate a more refined, emotional approach to attraction. Remember, it's not always about grand gestures, but the subtle dynamics like the push-pull that make all the difference in deepening desire and creating lasting relationships. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. By subscribing, you'll be joining a community dedicated to mastering the art of attraction, relationships, and understanding human connection on a deeper level. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss out on new content, including my Just the Tip Tuesday series, where we break down these subtle yet powerful insights every week. I also want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in future videos, or share your own experiences with applying these techniques. Let's keep the conversation going, because at the end of the day, learning and growing together is what this channel is all about. Lastly, if you think someone else could benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. Spread the knowledge and help others in their journey to understanding attraction and building deeper connections. Thank you again for your time and support. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies in the coming videos. Until next time, I'm the Wise Mentor, and I'll see you in the next one.